What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the Atari 2600 Plus. That's right, the Atari 2600 Plus. This is something special. Before I even take it out of the box, I already know, and we're going to talk about it. Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. Super excited about this. Official Atari release. Not one of those at-game things or third-party items like the Retrons and things like that. This is official Atari. And that I really like. This box is pretty cool looking as well. Would have been cool if it was in a replica of the original video computer system box, but that's okay. As you can see on the back here, we got the games list that comes on the multi-cart, things that are included as well. It's nice they give you a 10-game multi-cart, where some people have issues with the dip switches, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy open. There we go. Oh yeah, looking good. Looking good in there. Alright. This box most likely has the joystick, controller, and maybe the game, I guess. Set that aside. Get the system out here. Take a look at this system. Looks really nice. Little cover on here. Take that off. Oh yeah. Very nice. Of course, this is scaled down a bit. I'd say it's about 3/4 scale. But nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. On the back, you can see you got your controller ports, power, difficulty switches, and a switch to switch from widescreen or standard 4:3 aspect ratio, which was the original aspect ratio. But if you want to stretch it to widescreen, you can do that too. A little instruction card here. No actual manual. That's alright. This box, I'm sure, has the cables and stuff in it. Go ahead and get this one open now. Yep. Here we have the HDMI cable. Alright, and we have the power cable. It does not come with a power brick, which is, you know, people are not going to like that. But most modern TVs have a USB port in the back that you can plug that into if you don't have a power brick. But most people probably do have one, so it's no big deal. Here's the 10 games in one multi-cart. You switch between the games via dip switches. Does not have an on-screen menu, which I know bothers some people. But I kind of like that you switch the different games to the different games with the dip switches, because that's more old school to me. I like that. I do like that. Here's what the games are included. Get this open here. Get this joystick out. CX40 Plus. I can already tell. This feels great. Look at that. It's like an exact copy of the original. Wow. How about that? Wow, it really... Yep, it's got the rubbery joystick, and the joystick feels excellent. It doesn't get any better than this. Very nice. Wow. Very impressed. Very impressed with this. Here's the system next to an original 4-switch 2600. As you can see, it's about 3/4 scale, like I said. Looks good. You can play any of your games. There is a games list of games that are not compatible, but it's very few and far between. And your 7800 games as well. You can also use your old 2600 controllers as well, such as these paddle controllers here. Or if you want new ones, Atari has new paddle controllers on their website, both separate or with a bundle with another multi-game cart. But let's take a look at this multi-game cart right now and get some games going. Note the Atari logo actually lights up on the system, which I find very cool. Here we go. Adventure. There's a little bit of a loading. Nothing crazy. It's within seconds. Oh yeah, good old adventure. I used to just call it the adventure block. That's pretty much what it is. Always like, why is there an arrow pointing that way? Oh yeah, it's a sword. All right. Wow, I haven't played this in so long. This is going to be horrible. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I killed it. Did I kill it? I guess, but now I don't have a sword. Oh, great. Give me that key. Uh-oh. No. Gosh, crap. You prick. He's gonna eat me. Yep, that's it. Next up, we're gonna switch to the next game. Push one switch down, and that will switch you over to combat. Good old combat here. Oh yeah, you just gotta love those old sounds. Just have to absolutely love those old sounds. Now, of course, this is more of a two-player game, so you will have to get another controller if you want to play two players. Now, I know other controllers do work, like you could plug in other controllers to your original 2600, like Sega controllers and stuff like that. I think you might need an adapter for a 6-button Sega controller, but a 3-button might work on without an adapter. I haven't tested that out, but I think that's how it goes. Up next, dodge 'em. Didn't really dodge much there. Here we go. Another two-player game, of course. Didn't dodge much there. I'm just crashing on purpose because I want to. I like the sound. Next up, haunted house. Good old haunted house. Pair of eyeballs. Love these old sounds. You just see. Old sounds are great. They just don't make them like they used to. Something about simplistic classic games like this that just, I love them. Next up is Maze Craze, one of my personal favorites. I love these mazes. And of course, there's multiple levels to this that you can do where it just gets crazy and they got little blocks rolling around in there and whatnot. But I just love Maze Craze. Good old Maze Craze. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no. Nope. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's not the right way. Go up and around. See if this gets us over there. Which way should I go? Yeah, I gotta go this way. Up. Go over here. And, get down there. Get down there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Up next, one of my personal favorites, both arcade and 2600, Missile Command. Good old Missile Command. Love this game. Again, stuff's so simple, yet so fun. Yeah, you can play these on emulators. Yeah, you can play them on your phones and things like that. And yeah, you can even play them on Retron, whatever you want to call them. I don't have a bunch of them and a million different names. But this is an official system by Atari. And I don't know, there's just something about that I want to support. And I really, really dig. Oh yeah. Oh, forgot about the ones that are like behind. Look at those. Come on. Oh, yeah. Up next, good old real sports volleyball. Now, like I was saying, some games, there's a list that you can go on Atari.com, get the list. Here's Surround. This is like Snafu, but way worse. God, the sound is horrible on this. Snafu sound is so much better. But there's a list of the games that are compatible with this, and then, of course, games that aren't compatible that you can get on Atari.com. One of my personal favorites, Video Pinball. Now, this is all still on the 10-game in one cart. Comes with the system. But as I was saying, you go on Atari.com, you get download the full list, and you'll find that when you download it, there's not that many that don't work. It's literally a handful, if that. Plus, the beauty part about it is this system can be updated via firmware update through your computer. So you connect it to the computer, you can get a firmware update from Atari if there is one, and actually update the system so that if more compatibility happens and comes out, you can get it, which is great. And finally, on the cart, Yar's Revenge. This is the last game on this cart. So very cool that they give you a 10-in-1 cart. Some people probably say, oh, it should have been 30. Well, I think it's cool just as it is. Now we're going to try real carts. Dig Dug. Oh yeah, booted it right up, no problem. No problem. Try out some Dig Dug here. Another arcade favorite of mine. A little wonky on here on the Atari 2600, but playable, very playable. There's some stuff you can do in the arcade a little more smoothly, obviously, than in the 2600, but this is definitely getting the job done for your Dig Dug fix. Oh yeah, walk right into my trap. How about that? Up next, we'll do some good old bowling. I used to play the ever-living hell out of this game back in the day as a kid. Good old Atari bowling. It's so simple. Plus, you can move the ball around with the joystick. Try to get all the pins you can. The sound leaves a lot to be desired. But when you get that strike or spare, oh yeah. Up next, Halloween. Let's try Halloween. It's an oddball game. Yeah, boots right up. No problem. Am I supposed to be Lori? Get in there. All right. Here we go. No kids. Where's the kids? Uh-oh. Well, I can't remember if you can go around them or not. Nope, guess not. I love how he decapitates you. Up next, let's try Centipede. Good old Centipede. Cannot go wrong with good old Centipede. Here we go. Oh, really? Really, you stupid son of a bitch? My God. That's horrible. All pumped up for Centipede and then dead in 2 seconds. Absolutely miserable. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, there we go. Just loved when I was a kid playing this, and the next level would come up like this and change colors, and you're sitting there playing in the dark. Windows are open, the crickets are chirping outside. Starts out like the room's filled with red color because the CRT's being so bright. Then when it would change levels, the color would go from red to blue in the room. Man, good old days. Miss those days. We keep trying to recapture them with stuff like this, honestly. Come on. That's it. Going down. Taking no shit from you. No. No. That's what I thought. Oh, shit. Frick. Let's try the 7800 Centipede, since this plays 7800 games. There we go. Yeah, you know, it's cool and all, and they like went a little overboard trying to make the graphics more arcade-like, I suppose. But, you know what? I kind of like the really stripped-down version on the 2600 better. I like the Intellivision version, and I like the 2600 version. And then, of course, I like the full-blown arcade version. The 5200 version and the 7800 version of Centipede, or was it Millipede on 5200? I don't know. They had both on there or not. Can't remember now. I think I have Millipede. But something about it just isn't the same. I don't know. Cool. You know, I just think they went a little... They tried too hard, maybe. I don't know. So there you have it. The Atari 2600 Plus. I think it's very cool. It's very cool of Atari to do this. This is something that I'm sure a lot of us collectors and gamers, nostalgia gamers, retro gamers, would love for other companies to do, like Nintendo. I know Nintendo did like the NES Classic and whatever, but that's not the same thing. This is very cool. It's an official product from Atari. Of course, you can get the Retrons and the Retro Bits and whatever they're called, and play on a modern TV with your old cartridges and things like that. But it's still just not the same. I understand this is pretty much doing the same kind of thing those do with software emulation and stuff, but it's just nice to have an official Atari product that does this, and it just feels right. Like I said, the CX40 Plus feels great. I mean, it feels like it should feel. Everything about it is spot on. The joystick and everything about it is just spot on the money. And yeah, I just really love this. Really, really love this. Hold on a minute. What now? That is not the best. It is not that cool, and it is not that great. And it is certainly not special. You know, I have about had it with you coming in here just shitting on anything that I'm doing. I've absolutely had it. Enough is enough with this. You ain't gonna do nothing. Oh yeah? You wanna bet? Hey, you punk ass! Yeah, how you like that, you punk ass bitch? Hate you. Hopefully that sends the message. But the message I'm sending to you, this might be a little pricey for some folks that are looking into this, but I don't think it's that bad for what all it does. And there's only a handful of games that's not going to work, and 99% of the games you have are probably going to work. But I think they did just a fine job with this, just an absolutely fine job. It's cool to have it on a modern TV, classic system like this, official release by Atari. Yeah, I'm just, I just really like it, guys. I just really, really like it. So, yeah, with that said, I will catch you all down the road.